I know you guys are probably like, why haven't you done one? Here's another one, but I am doing Madden 18 now, bro. But this is a rental, so I might not have it for every game, like Mifa. Yeah, I didn't have that, but I was gonna do this, and I'm Seahawks, and I'm against the Panthers, but I'm gonna resume the game. So let's get into it.
I'm the man of the house when my show sold out like the brother from the Boondocks. Beat Swan in my boombox. Still meat from the stew pot. Man, I'm go sick when my tune drops. Little man, that's a hooplo, not a hoopla. What? Pronounce it right. I got magic, I'm down to die for this. I don't care what I'm down to.
Never mind, Dad, I got it.
So I'm bound to laugh my slips away. I'm bound to ride for flips. Real G's gonna ride around to this. Man, I got no time to write at this. I never left my 9 to 5 for this waste man thing. I don't care what rave man's in. I came here to relax, but if it gets mad, make a young boy take man's things. Try to tell me I'm way too big to rebel.
Welcome back, everybody, to CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks holding on to the football as we jump into the action in quarter number 1.
So this is from when they kicked it off to me that I got here.
First down, this is Rawls. They juked him.
Oh, the broken tackles, bro, twice. The same one. Hold on.
12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Play for the two.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He hits Jermaine Curse.
How rude.
He'll be knocked down sideways. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch.
Big screen wheel.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read.
Dude, that was close. Oh gosh, I need to stop taking these, or else I'm gonna be an L.
Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zone, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself
sit
to the
down. Yeah,
it's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
They run with a power back, Rawls, and now running right through it.
Oh, dude, I didn't even press anything, but he was running through there like a master.
Able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A nice strong run there for Rawls. His coaches back in high school in Flint, Michigan, you know what his nickname was?
No, what was it?
The Train. The man can break some tackles on occasion.
Well, it makes sense when you watch runs like that, because when you're trying to deal with a train, you're supposed to get out of the way, right? And if you don't, you're going to get bruised up trying to tackle him. That's the type of runner he is. He can pop people as he goes by them.
This is Rawls.
Okay, that wasn't a good run. That wasn't a good run.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
On second down,
yeah.
Rawls. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, spread him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it. Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. The offense stays out there.
It's the first
a big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. To throw is Wilson. He's going to be sacked.
And get
back at the 23-yard line. Shaq Thompson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Now they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone, We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
A dump off here to Stewart. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
KJ Wright just keeps getting better at outside linebacker. Long, lengthy guy, can rush the passer, can drop into coverage, has great agility on the stairs, make tackles too.
And still has years ahead of him. Turned 27 in July, native of Olive Branch, Mississippi. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football.
And I think he's going to...
Oh, come on.
Carolina. Russell Shepard, 62 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6.
Huh? Oh, it was this. It fell off, but I got it. Do you want to play a game now, or do you want to play later? Okay, later. Who? I knew it. I'll just find someone close to there, because I don't know what team
for the
it is,
extra
there's
point.
the Patriots. Now, please block this ball for me. No! Oh, come on, dude. Why did you have to rush the kicker? I mean, he's fine.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
No. Okay.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Dude, Dad, my guy that runs it like every time creates tackles like crazy.
And on the last drive,
it's
they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Throwing is Wilson. Ooh, with a juke.
Oh.
Look at those stick skills.
Oh, yes, for the touchdown!
There goes Thomas Rolls. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Blair Walsh onto it.
But in real life, this is how fast he ran. Okay, so after the jukes were at the same speed. And then he runs really freaking fast. He runs really freaking fast. And then he does it.
The extra point. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
But once again, a good example of situational football. That was 3rd and very long, so you know they were guarding against the pass. And when they decided to run the ball, that was okay. Whatever yardage they picked up, as long as they didn't get to the first down marker, the defense was willing to concede, and they stopped them well short of a first down.
Whoosh. Oh, and now he bowls enough time here in a tight 2-point contest. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Tyler Lockett now with a return.
That's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, Chiefs trying to hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Jimmy Graham had a really tough injury in 2015 that ended his season, but what a bounce back in 2016. How did he not get any votes for comeback player of the year?
I was just going to ask you that. Not that Jordy Nelson wasn't deserving, but 65 catches, 923 yards. That was the highest total by a tight end in Seahawk history.
And I think there's a chance that both of those numbers will increase in 2017.
And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now it's Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham, 28 yards. Now the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon. and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow.
Yeah.
To me, he was a prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
And that makes it a 9-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
Why?
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
How far is it away? Yeah. I didn't even know.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
And fighting, he lost the football, it's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
But that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Here's Andy Lee now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Lockett. Oh, he slipped right by him. Still going. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive? Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is down deep into Carolina territory. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking it up, completing the pass.
Let's see if I
Howard
can.
Sink was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate call.
Yes! I scrambled and I made it in with the touchdown.
Russell Wilson with now his 2nd touchdown of
Hello.
this 3rd quarter. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I just want to replay that. Oh, there's people open, but I don't care, so. I need my pass. I can run super fast.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Bust through the tackle. And he will
Again,
go into the end zone to extend
with
the lead
him. Of
by
course
2
it's
more.
with him. Quarterback. Get in again. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I just need to go get some water. Just listen to my music real quick. Here, let me get it on.
with a gun in his hand. Take it back, take it way back, take it way, way back to the first white man. At the very moment when he looked around and said, fuck it, I'ma steal this land. Take it back, take it way back, take it way, way back to the first black man. Long ago before the white man could paint the black man with a gun in his hand. Take it back, take it way back, take it way, way back to the first white man. At the very moment when he looked around and said, fuck it, I'ma steal this land. Everybody wanna tell me what I am not. Nah, you ain't black, you a motherfucking white boy. White boy, your mouth do a right boy. Hi boy, man, why you such a high boy? High boy, you always think about being black. Being skin too white, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, fuck everything you think about, cut that. Everything you that door you trying to open, you can shut that. Grip the gate, yeah, that's how I'm a buck back. Tell me what I am and what I know now. All this prejudice has got to go. Life is moving fast, I need to slow down. Come and see me when I am in your town. Practice what we preach before it go down. Practice what we preach before it go. Yes, I got to give the gap for show. Will I have to get the gap? No. Yes, I got to get the gap for show. But what deep down inside of me, the plantation deep down inside of me. Everybody fuck like side of me, cause one or the other what it got to be. When it got to my mama gotta lie to me. Unity for everyone to lie to me. Wanna lie on earth, but I try to be. I just wanna spread a message of equality. And yes, I got to give the gap for show. Will I have to get the gap? No. Yes, I got to get the gap for show. But will I have to get the gap, get the gap? Take it back, take it way back, take it way, way back to the first black man. Long ago before the white man. Take it back, take it way back, take it way, way back to the first white man. At the very moment when he looked around and said, fuck it, I'ma steal this land. Take it back, take it way back, take it way, way back to the first black man. Long ago before the white man could paint the black man with a gun in his hand. Take it back, take it way back, take it way, way back to the first white man. At the very moment when he looked around and said, fuck it, I'ma steal this land.
Hi, I'm Paul, owner of Primitive Skate. What's Primitive Skate? A skateboard company. We sell decks. I'm here to inform you about the Primitive Reserve subscription. What's the Primitive Reserve subscription? We'll send a fat stack of product right to your door. I get the question, at this price, are our decks any good? No, they're f***ing great. Each package contains a primitive deck, a t-shirt, wheels, a sheet of grip tape, and wax. A deal this good, I'm even considering buying one. Never seen this one before. Looks like unreleased decks could be part of the package as well. Oh, 51s, just my size. You never have too many t-shirts. And how could we forget to include grip tape? After all, it's just a piece of paper with sand on it. Do you stress about losing wax? You'll get new wax every month. Lose it all you want. With product coming to your doorstep monthly, your friends will think you are finally sponsored. It's almost like Spanish Mike sent it himself. We're not just selling. Mike, what were you doing last year?
Not working.
Now what are you doing?
I'm working.
I'm no Warren Buffett, but we're trying over here. So start thinking about where you're gonna stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. Take care. Hey, Heath, can we even afford to do this?
Even though the missing boat was last sighted in an area illuminated by the glow of light, there was no trace of the missing ship or its captors.
So icy, wonder why she like me, bitch. I'm drowning in water. I just
dipped in a fountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show, I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust. Just bought a Cuban ring and dipped it in a fountain. Chain so heavy, I feel like I'm holding up a mountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show, I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch, I'm drowning. I'm with all my niggas, I don't go nowhere without them. If they don't let us in, they might throw shots at the bouncer. Activist medicine, got it straight from mouth the doctors. He's a shotter. Pick up the ladder, put it in the gun, make the knot stretch. Niggas with attitude, but we come straight out of Highbridge. I'm gon' make her panties wet when she see the way y'all flex. I'm gon' win a Grammy, move my family out the projects. We went from chillin' in the projects to making projects. We was tryna get to the top and they tried to stop us. I talk for myself, bitch, I don't need no my wrist and she looked at 100,000. Wrist so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch, I'm drowning in water. I just bought a Cuban, dipped it in a fountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show, I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch, I'm drowning. I just bought a Cuban ring and dipped it in a fountain. Chain so heavy, I feel like I'm holding up a mountain. Everywhere surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch, I'm drowning.
In and out, man. We going through this shit in and out.
I need to be drowning already, man. We need this ice.
We all need this ice.
We in this shit. Mask on, gloves on.
After this day, man, we drowning, yeah.
I seen a lot of bitches get slitted and make me not wanna be faithful to bitches. I did a lot of fucked up shit and I know I was wrong, but just pray for it, nigga. I look up at quote. I wish I could.
Breaking news tonight. The search is on for the suspects. Masked men, armed and dangerous.
I already know, nothing to say to them niggas. Just let it rain on them niggas. Let it go. Don't have to call me little nigga. I be with them gates on niggas. I fuck with my bros. I won't switch up on my niggas. That's what I'm all of them.
Police have lost sight of the boat. They believe it has taken damage from the gunfire.
Me, bitch, I'm drowning in water. I just bought a Cuban, dipped it in a fountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show, I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch, I'm drowning. I just bought a Cuban ring and dipped it in a fountain. Chain so heavy, I feel like I'm holding up a mountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show, I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down. Bitch, I'm drowning. Bitch, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. 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 I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be alive. I just wanna die today. I just wanna die. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be alive. I just wanna. All this other shit I'm talking about, they think they know it. I've been praying for somebody to save me, no one's heroic in my life, don't even matter. I know it, I know it, I know I'm hurting deep down, but can't show it. I never had a place to call my own, I never had a home. Ain't nobody calling my phone. Where you been, where you at, what's on your mind? They say every life precious, but nobody care about mine. I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine.
wanna die today.
Sorry.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to get the ground game going with Stewart. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
By the way, partner, that was a 30-year-old running back carrying the ball.
Yeah, turned 30 back in March, did Stewart.
Yeah, I know that people say that you're not supposed to at the age of 30, but Jonathan Stewart, good style, good physicality. He'll continue to run it.
Hoping to keep him healthy. Hasn't played a full 16 games since 2011. Now Newton on first down. Wide open receiver complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Russell Shepard, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
I wasn't even paying attention, bro. Oh my god. That proves how good we are.
It's a Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 98 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Walsh now for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. What an explosive kickoff return from the 2 all the way to the end zone. A 98-yard return for 6. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Newton on first down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Following the penalty, here's Stewart. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Well, I think this is a free play for Newton. And Dixon has it. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On first down, it's Newton. Throw left side, complete. It's Shepard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. To throw on second down is Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The 40.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
10. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Extra point try now for Walsh. And the lead is now 24. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field.
Burritos.
On 1st and 10, Newton. His throw incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd and 10, Newton. He hits Stewart in the flat. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot.
Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. He's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll get it down this time to 17. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Wilson to give the rolls. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason.
And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas rolls. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's yelled it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Mike Bennett getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
second down. Here's Newton. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
Exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. Throwing on third down, Newton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. Able to fight through one tackle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 34 yards there and a first down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense. I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Just let me down. Now it would have been like,
ooh, pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Spins by and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. 3rd down. Here's Rawls. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Okay, guys. So, you saw I won. I'm going to end this right here, okay? And I will be back in a minute. Well, not in a minute, but like in a few hours, maybe, I don't know, an hour, with my dad, and we're gonna play both together. Okay. So, see you guys later.